not just Jeremy, I mean everyone. I think she almost would turn into Catherine. I think that would be a really big thing. I know their personalities are completely different, but I feel like Catherine was a lot like Elena before she turned, and her drive to stay alive and her loyalty to herself is what drove her to kill herself, but in turn she just damned herself to an eternity of playing cat and mouse with Klaus. So I think their characters are a lot more similar than we realize.
But I think it's the good parts of the character.
All right, so next question. Okay, Aeon asks, I have 2 questions. My first one is, do you think Stefan will ever truly consider Klaus his friend? And my other one, do you think Catherine really loves both Stefan and Damon, or does she only love Stefan because she told Damon it was always Stefan in the beginning of season 2, but in the homecoming dance she said she loves... Oh, in the homecoming, she said she loved Damon too.
I was going to say, there's no homecoming dance.
Yeah, really.
So what? We totally skipped the dance.
We totally did. Just like we missed the birthday cake, we missed the dance.
And there was no football game.
There was no football game.
All right. I think Stefan will eventually consider Klaus to be a friend.
Oh, I hope so. I
hope so too.
There's a reason they got along in 1920.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And do you see how many times Klaus says my friend?
Yep.
So Klaus is already there. We just need Stefan to hop on that train and just join him.
Oh, yeah.
Hop on that ship.
I really think, though, there's a reason why they were such good friends in 1920. And I don't think it was just because Stefan was Ripper Stefan. I think it's just because they really got along. And I mentioned it before. They were both brothers missing their brothers. Because Klaus didn't have his brother. Damon was nowhere to be found. Damon didn't want anything to do with Stefan at that point.
Where the heck was Elijah at that point? And
I wondered about that. I don't know. Rebecca was there and Elijah wouldn't. But then in the 1492 episodes, Elijah was there and Rebecca wasn't.
Well, they could have been searching for doppelgangers.
Yeah. And how one of you guys was telling me the other night how Rebecca said they broke that promise many times, that always and forever promise.
Yeah, I think they've been daggered and undaggered a lot throughout their lifetime.
Yeah.
I think that's where Elijah was, and I think that's where Rebecca was, and I think the writers are going to probably mention that maybe because just to fill those holes. We got a lot of plot holes right now.
Yeah.
But honestly, I think it's the doppelganger because Catherine was a vampire at that point, so they're trying to look for the next one. And then remember when Elijah came in with...
And we do know, too, that Michael was chasing them at that time.
Yeah, remember when Elijah came in with Elena? He was saying, I'll help you. Maybe something happened. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, so I think Klaus and Stefan will be friends. So, and about Catherine loving Stefan and Damon. I think she does love both of them, but I think she loves Stefan more.
I think she's in love with Stefan. I think she loved
Damon.
Oh my gosh, Jen, my words have been just taken off of my lips.
Sorry. I tend to do that.
But yeah, there's a difference of being in love and loving. Because she cares for Damon. She doesn't want to see anything happen to him, but she's in love with Stefan.
I think the difference between it is, and here's another parallel for you, Jay.
Yeah.
Parallel alert. Damon, back in 1864, was Stefan now. Let me explain. Okay, so you have Damon in 1864, Mr. Puppy Dog waiting behind the door so he can be with Catherine. Okay. Stefan was really, really respectable towards Catherine. I don't think he ever had a moment where he kind of puppy stalked her. I think they both loved her and adored the crap out of her, but I don't think that Stefan had a puppy follow moment that Damon
I think, because I don't want to
Damon had this puppy complex where he had to follow her around no matter what.
It was obsession.
And I think it's exactly like what Jay and I were talking about. Damon loves unconditionally.
In spite of
everything. He loves unconditionally.
No, Damon loves unconditionally, Stefan loves in spite of.
Yeah, he does. And
because Damon accepted what Catherine was, the minute that Stefan found out what Catherine was, he saw that as there's I don't know how to have the girl worded it. We'll post it on the blog, but it's
I get it.
It's a really good read.
I think I get it. Hold on. What Jay's saying is that Stefan, Damon, when he found out that what Catherine was, he didn't even give it a second thought, and maybe he even loved her more. But then Stefan was at first scared, but then he thought of it as, okay, even though you're a vampire, I will love you anyway. It's something that I'm not for.
The reason it's like that is because,
their father.
Here, let me try and explain it the way the girl explained it in her little written.
Well, I have it up if you want me to.
No, I think I can figure it out. Let's see.
Uh-huh.
Basically, Damon will love you unconditionally. It does not matter what comes about you, and that's how it works out with Elena too. Elena can do whatever; he'll still love her. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't think Elena could do anything to make Damon not love her at this point. But Stefan loves basically with condition. He loves unless, in spite of.
Well, here, he's unforgiving of his own flaws and therefore has a very hard time accepting flaws in other people.
Yep, that's exactly it. That could not have been written better.
Who wrote that?
This girl, it's Damon Elena Love at Tumblr.
Huh.
You have to go through her archive. It's like one of her first posts.
Oh.
She has several long essays about like love.
But that's how it is with them, and I think that's why
But
Damon. I think that's why Catherine fell in love with Stefan and not Damon, because Damon was easy for her, and Catherine has never liked anything being easy for her ever.
Catherine likes a challenge and she likes the game.
Which is why she's still
And the
pining
hunt.
after Stefan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because Stefan's like, I don't want.
But
I definitely think she loves both of them, but one of them she's in love with, and the other one she just loves.
although that comparison with Damon and Stefan and how they love, I think it's still important to note that I don't think that means Stefan loves any less.
No,
no.
no way. They both love. It's just they love in different ways.
They love differently.
Yeah, which is everyone loves.
Which is
people
totally
differently.
normal. Yeah, exactly.
No two people are gonna love you the exact same way.
Exactly.
They're both so that doesn't lessen anyone's love or whatever.
Next question. All right, is this the okay? So Anon asked, my question is why Stefan and Catherine, they stopped Damon from killing Klaus. So this is hard to understand. Hold on, I
get it. I get it.
You get
Because
it?
they're saying like because she threw the grenade.
Oh, okay, yeah. Why did Catherine and Stefan stop Damon from killing Klaus? Because Klaus compelled his hybrids to kill Damon.
Yeah.
If Damon killed Klaus, and then they're
Michael
saying
compelled them not to.
right. Okay, so Michael compelled. Oh, okay.
Do you get it? So
Yeah.
why did Catherine still have Stefan stop Damon? Because nothing would have happened to Damon.
Yeah. Well, that's assuming though that Michael stopped them from.
Yeah,
Well,
Michael didn't give them orders to not attack Damon because he himself
Yeah.
did not know.
Yeah, but
Who's
did.
here, Michael?
All right, but Klaus stabbed Michael. But
Right.
Catherine threw the grenades to give Damon enough time to stab Klaus and leave.
Right.
Right.
They weren't tied, where if he killed Klaus, Damon would have died too.
Right. And so Stefan stopped him from killing Klaus. So and that
For no
well, no, the reason was twofold. A, he's really saving Damon's life, and at the same time, even though Klaus doesn't know he's saving Damon's life, it looks like he's just saving Klaus, right?
Yeah.
So at the same time, A, he saved his brother, and B, he got his freedom from Klaus's compulsion.
Yeah, I'm like, we're missing
But
the
if he
point that
killed
saved
him-
himself.
If he killed him,
Right.
he would have been free anyway.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
It made no sense as Catherine because that's the whole reason why she threw the grenade was to
so it
slow
wasn't
down the
even about
army.
him.
Because
It's
all
just
Damon had to
solely-
do was stab and leave, and he knew that. Why he missed the heart
Wow.
when he was going from behind, I don't understand.
I didn't even think of that at all. So really, he
Well-
just saved Klaus. Wow.
But
I think it was an impulsive thing.
Oh
No,
yeah.
I think Catherine. I don't know what Catherine's whole thing was, but as far as Stefan knew, the hybrids were going to kill him. So like Stefan's
Yeah.
really not involved because he's like a third party,
yeah.
you know, because he
And
didn't know.
I don't think he put two and two together in the heat of the moment that the grenades would slow Damon down, and that's what would
He
get
was
him.
just acting to save his
Yeah.
brother, which makes sense. But Catherine knew that that's why she was throwing the grenades.
Right.
Mhm.
So to me, I'm just like, okay, why?
But so Catherine didn't directly stop Damon from killing Klaus. She was actually furthering that, but it was a miscommunication where they didn't inform Stefan that look, if we throw the grenades, I don't even think he knew the grenades existed.
I don't think. Well, he saw them making them. I don't think he knew what they were for.
Exactly. So like I think he didn't really make the connection because nobody specifically told him, look, we throw the grenades. Damon is going to stab Klaus. She'll be free from compulsion. Damon will get the heck out of here. We'll deal with the hybrids, and everybody will live happily ever after. I don't think Stefan really put that connection together, and he was just thinking, save my brother, get free from compulsion, 2 birds in 1 stone, let's do this thing.
Unless there were more hybrids than the ones that were outside. You know?
Like that's too light for the writers to rely on.
Yeah.
There's so many plot holes in the last episode.
But see, if there were other hybrids other than the ones outside, Catherine isn't stopping them. Yeah. So they're free the minute that Klaus is attacked to kill Damon.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
All of their compulsion would have been... Yeah. But maybe an original's compulsion is different. No, because once they're dead,
because Klaus said, I compelled them that if someone tries to attack me, they have to kill them. Michael just, countered it and said, they're on my side. He didn't... I don't know... We didn't see what he compelled them.
Right, who knows?
But I think I'm banking on the idea that there were more hybrids other than the group that was in the front.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what Catherine was saving.
If Klaus is going to do something, he's going to do it big.
Yeah, so maybe that's what she was saving him from.
Okay, that makes sense.
Just to answer that question.
But the thing is that does the compulsion of an original trump the compulsion of the hybrid?
No, it's still they're just sired to him, but it's still compulsion. Like, an original can compel a hybrid. That's what Michael was trying to say, because Klaus was trying to, intimidate him by saying, look, I have all these hybrids that will tear you apart. And that's why he said, you forget I can compel them. And that's why they were helping him. That's why the one hybrid grabbed Catherine / Elena.
Right. All right, I think we can answer the next one.
All right, next one.
Okay, why do you think Catherine has spent such a long time denying that she ever loved or cared for Damon, yet she was so eager to tell the world about her love for Stefan? I think we kind of really answered this.
She's just trying to prove to Stefan because Stefan doesn't believe it.
Yeah,
Catherine,
and not only that.
Catherine doesn't have any attraction at this point. Well, she does, but...
Well, I think for her, Catherine's very, gamey, you know? So to her, it's constantly a game.
Mm-hmm.
You have to take everything she says with a grain of salt.
Because the end of that question that person put is, it doesn't make sense as to why she would lie again and continuously flaunt her feelings for Stefan in his face. I don't think she's flaunting. I think she's using her feelings as a key to try to bring Stefan back to himself, because I think she enjoys the naughty side of Stefan, yes, because Catherine is naughty by nature, but I don't think she likes to...
Yeah,
I honestly, I saw this on someone who ships Damon and Catherine. They said how, in one of the episodes, Catherine says to Stefan, the way to get a girl to want you is to, deny her. So, I don't know, that person was trying to say that that's how she was trying to get Damon, and now that's how Damon's trying to get her.
Right.
Which I can kind of see, but I still think, she really loves Stefan. I just think, Damon, her feelings for Damon are kind of on the back burner because she doesn't feel that strongly about him.
And I think she's also... Sorry.
Yeah, no, go ahead.
I just had this thought. I think she's also... I don't want to say she's getting a bit desperate, but I think she feels like she's on the brink of possibly losing Stefan, and she's desperate to have him love her back, because he did at one point, and she relied on that more than she thought, and I think now she's like, I played with him a bit too much, and what if I lost this forever?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, yeah.
And we're forgetting, Catherine couldn't really be around Stefan after the whole tomb thing, because she was supposed to be gone, so now that she came back, she can say, I love Stefan. So it's not really all of a sudden she loves Stefan, it's because you saw when she lied.
We're forgetting something.
What are we forgetting?
We're forgetting, well, someone mentioned it, I don't remember who it was, the whole game aspect, but I think we're forgetting she's been trying to pit the brothers against each other for decades.
Yeah.
So I think that's what she's trying to do, and she knows that Stefan's temper plays higher than... Damon's temper plays higher than Stefan's temper, so by saying, I'm in love with Stefan, it's always going to be Stefan, that's almost positively, guaranteeing a breakout with Damon. Automatically, because Damon can't control his emotions when it comes to Catherine, which is why he went to go snap Jeremy's neck after Elena said the same thing. So I think.
Well, this is season 2, Damon. I think Damon now
No, Damon now wouldn't.
No issue.
Yeah.
But I think that's it.
But Damon episode 201, well, we saw
But
how that worked.
I think what happened, okay, I get what Jen's saying, like, completely and totally, and I think there's some merit to that, because I think that's what she tried to do when she tried making out with him in the car and stuff, but then she realized, like, there was a turning point there when he said, you just don't do it for me anymore. There's a look on her face where she's like,
Shocked.
boom, where she's shocked, and I think she kind of realizes, I need to stop messing around, and